Without further ado, man, let's get to it. Back again on the platform for the second time, man. You're going to see a lot more of this man. We got Uccikhan in the building. What's going on?
Peace, God. Peace, God.
Yes, sir. How you feeling, man?
Good morning, brother.
Yes, sir. We up at it early, ain't
Absolutely, absolutely.
we? You know, it was only right that we got another one in, man.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes, sir.
Looking at the last one, you know what I mean? You did numbers, you know what I mean? People tapped in. It was a fairly well sit down. You know, what was the response that you got back? Some of the things that you seen people were saying, and just the overall, love that you got from it.
Definitely all positive, little thought invoking, conversation sparking, you know what I mean, in the right direction. So mission accomplished, I definitely looked at it 2, 3, 10, 20 times. I'm a hard critique against self sometimes. I felt like, in a lot of our interviews, guys coming from, the yard or that prison space, I think in the endeavor to try to get people to understand some of the challenges on the physical, psychological side, we overemphasize the sword.
Mm.
And I kind of felt like I may have overemphasized the sword in the battleground more than it was so much more black, so I don't want, the people to think we just went to sleep, woke up, sharpening knives and stabbing each other, because that's further from the truth, that was a space that I actually dreaded.
Mm.
I would pray against it. I would try to negotiate against it. I would try to manipulate against it, right? So yeah, but it was a dope interview, man. It definitely got deep, man. It got emotional. Yeah.
No, I know, man, because like a lot of the feedback, that I personally received, a lot of it was for like people that wasn't aware who he was. They like, dang, who is dog, man? He, saying some real stuff.
Mm-hmm. All the praises, dude.
And then one of the things that stood out was that aspect where you was talking about how you got to be. I believe you used the term. What is it? Something with wings? What did you say?
Angel with
dirty wings.
Yeah.
When we put that clip up, a lot of people was was talking about that as well. Yeah. But when you say overemphasizing the sword, let's kind of go into what you would like, overall for the people to know, about them circumstances outside the sword.
So, contrary to the perverse things that we always hear about and that we always highlight, the penitentiary was a university for me, for a lot of us. I got my GED in prison. I've learned knowledge of self in prison, right? So, at one part you was talking about the level of training, and I remember when I was, processing how, we would just be out there with rocks on like 20 books, man, like the dictionary, the concordance. We didn't just want the Bible, we wanted the concordance to elaborate on scripture, right? Just what we would call splitting atoms, man. Had to learn 5 vocabulary words a week and incorporate them into your vocabulary, right? When I was a young minister, I would give out assignments and grade them almost classroom like, right? Proper head to paper, no misspelling, check your pronunciation. Your punctuation, right? And I believe those things helped a lot of us when we got to this side of the fence.
100%.
Just learning on our own, bro, to be professional, to be, punctual. A part of your word being bond is being on time. You understand? Things that I overemphasize now that people may call institutionalized, but just striving for excellence and self and those around you, bro, and when you in that type of environment where you constantly checking self and the brothers around you and everybody, we constantly checking, you can't be nothing but sharp, man. So it was a university, bro. It saved a lot of our lives, bro. You know what I'm saying? I went in there profoundly ignorant. I thought I knew everything. You understand? I'm in court. They using Latin terms that I don't even know about that my life is in the balance of, right? So I'm sitting up in here, ignorant on a whole lot of levels, bro, and came out of prison profoundly enlightened. Yeah, so all praise is due.
No doubt.
Yeah.
When you talked about that camaraderie and knowledge in there, what do you think is stopping it from happening out here? Like a lot of people, that was in there together as brothers out here, and everybody just kind of split off doing their own thing.
Well, for me and my guys, we definitely locked in. I go to the meeting every Tuesday. We just brought you up to come out and do some filming with guys that's Moors, Melanic, some of us, that did 40 years and down. And it's a support group. We chop it up. We about to go have dinner at the casino. Then of course, with my brother Mans, I'm not in the mosque every week, but I'm one of those unseen for sure. So, I think it kind of is, man, but the life is happening too. We got to get to work on time. The baby got to get picked up from school, right? So a lot of that's happening at the same time, but, the brothers is still, together.
100%, 100%.
Yes,
Now, just to kind of pivot a little bit and talking about crime and, going to prison. This man is about to go to prison, right?
Mm-hmm.
And this is a topic that has been floating around with this guy, Jarvis Butts.
Mm.
When you hear stories like that, what do you think?
I was doing the Petty Tupac interview, and I was talking about forgiveness and the power of Allah and all this stuff, man. But even with that comes a reckoning. All actions produce a reaction. It's a cause and it's an effect. So in my line of thought, when you take something as precious as womanhood from a girl, whoa, damn, let me say that again. When you take womanhood from a girl, it's kind of no way she will outlive that pain or that trauma, right? So let's just say this, Black. In all of my righteousness, in all of my understanding that hurt people, somebody must have did something to this boy when he was a boy, and the psychological shit of it, bro. I wouldn't want to be on the rock with him in the county. I wouldn't want to be near some of the family. See, it's like, I hate to go here, but it's like the R. Kelly thing, bro. Yes, Robert, you profoundly wrong, my nigga. But so is all your motherfucking entourage. So is them girls. So is they fucking parents, right? So it's a few people I wouldn't want to be around. We was out there looking for that girl, and saw the emotions and community fallout. See, this is what people don't realize, bro. The community trauma that comes behind, stuff like this, bro. So, I wouldn't want to be on the county with the brother. I wouldn't want to be next to the brother, bro. I think about my daughter.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
She was 12, right?
Yeah, and then, so, we've always heard the young girl, older dude. We've been going through that from religious things, Elijah Muhammad, and all this stuff, right? Way back to how we lived in Africa and all of that stuff. But when you hide the body, and I'm gonna just say hide the body because I'm in, I don't know why or how I'm here, but in a hopeful mind that is life, right? Somewhere, somehow. I don't know what that would look like, but when you hide the body, man, that speaks to another level of, it say children, when they know they do wrong, they hide. If they didn't think they was doing something wrong, why would they hide, right? So we talk about this natural instinct to know right from motherfucking wrong, bro. And when you know right from motherfucking wrong, you compelled, and again, you're gonna be held to the consequence. See, a part of being man is it never said that I wouldn't be tempted. Rest in peace, TikTok. but I would go through TikTok and see some young ass and pause maybe longer than I ought. Man is an animal by fucking nature, black. But the man in me, don't even talk about the God in me, right? I keep it the motherfucking moving. In fact, I'm maybe even go back and say, this motherfucker look like she woo years old. Goddamn shame. Parents need their ass well, right? I'm able to, right? And say, oh shit. And see, now what I'm creating in my mind is this goddamn sickness that we say the thought is the cause of it all. You know, just like I didn't mess with porn in jail, black books and stuff. I watch how guys at first want the bikini brochure, whatever the fuck. Then they need the black tail. Then it's hard fucking core. Then see, it's an escalation to this shit.
Next
right?
thing you know, you in the bathroom with a boy.
You understand? Right. And I hate to go here, but I've heard a dude, who been down 30 years and then lost his shit say, I ain't gonna even say it, bro. But yeah, perverse as hell from not getting the seed when it was in its premature stages, right?
Hold on, bro. What did he say? Bro?
Basically he's saying when, him serving a boy is like he eating her. See, and when you hear this type of shit. So again, I'm a psychologist. Of course, I'm saying, foul ass, what bitch ass nigga. But deeper than that, I'm saying, what the fuck is wrong with this brother?
Something wrong.
Something is wrong, black. So yeah, I didn't even mess with the girly magazines in jail.
What do you say though to the people that that believes there's not nothing wrong? And this is not, now this is beyond, we kind of moving from messing with children and doing things, but we talking about people who are of age that have these different preferences. And when you say a thing or repeating what the brother said, doing this activity is like doing this with a female, except that it's a guy. What do you say to that type of mindset? Like, do you? Because some people don't feel like it's nothing wrong.
So this is, so I had to grow up. I've never saw that lifestyle as up close and in person as I did when I went to prison. Men with breasts and, so I used to believe, black, that This was a decision. And in part, it could still be. However, there are chromosomal deficiencies when the X in man, which is feminine in nature, has to work overtime because one of the ears in the Y, which is masculine, is weak, right? The anatomy and the composition of this man is off. When I realized that, it made me be a little more empathetic. I was never homophobic, but it made me be like, okay, when he say I feel like I was born like this, I can kind of shit deeper than him, right? So my thing is, whatever you're doing, if you're doing it with a consenting party, and see, in order to consent, this is why kids can't consent, because your mind has to be developed enough to even comprehend what the fuck it is you consenting to, right? This is why until a certain age you need a parent present. You understand? But if a person is with, I don't care if you like dogs. If the dog like it and you like it, and you're not harming the social construct of the community, right? You can do whatever the fuck it is you want to do, right? But when you harm innocence, when you create trauma, when you manipulate and bribe and do dirty, man.
And I think that that's the debate in terms of the social construct and the promoting of it, that wanting to be free to express it, without limits. I think that's the thing that kind of makes people kind of be a little bit judgmental when it comes to that. What you think?
Definitely. And then we should be. We ought be. See, people quick to say, and I agree to an extent, mind your business. But if I see it, it's my business. If a man is smacking his woman up and the line admires and me and my kids are standing here, that's my business. So, again, man, and then, bottom line, bro, I was always trained, taught, and led to believe I don't do nothing that I can't stand up on when the light come on. If I gotta have my head and it right, nothing. A person, I just got an email. Somebody tried to blackmail me, bro. I should read it to you. Listen, basically they said, I know your address is woo woo woo. I could pull up, but I'd rather do this like this. I know where you live. I got your number. Just do what I say. I got a lot of power in Detroit, and I'm cracking up, right?
That's crazy.
Yeah, this is insane. I see your dirty deeds. I got your internet log. I'm like, okay, bitch, be gone. Bitch, do what you do, right? It's nothing I'm ever going to do that I can't stand proud and firm on, black. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, bro, that part.
That's an important thing too. I'm glad that you said that, because like even with young people entering into the entertainment space, this is where you have the Diddy stories. Because what happens in the dark is gonna always come to the light. So if you doing certain things that you ashamed of, that could be used as collateral.
Facts. Facts.
So even now, when you think about Jay-Z, being accused of dealing with, underage, when you hear that, do you believe that?
So power is a bad motherfucker, man. Power can do one of two things. It can humble the shit out you, or it can make you over arrogant as fuck. And when you become over arrogant, you start to believe that you are above certain things. I'm fucking woo woo woo. Right? So, and that's the devil, right? So it's possible, I know a whole lot of the homies mess with young girls. They just ain't Jay-Z. I know a whole lot of young girls that was flagging their ass down. They just ain't Aaliyah, right? So,
And that's touchy too, because you dealing in a time where it's, to my belief personally, right? Although we may be adults, right? And let's say I'm 60, and let's say that a young woman is 20, or let's say she's 25. Hell, let's say she's 30. For me, it still feels like
indeed, especially
a 12-year-old dealing with a, you get what I'm saying?
especially in this culture.
Yeah.
So when you look at that, bro, the whole goal, in essence, now let's go away from all modern time. Where we come from, once a woman started her cycle, she was ready to be married and be woman. Because the whole goal in this thing is to be fruitful and multiply. So even when you talk about polygamy and more than one wife, right? If it's solely for the purpose of some sexy shit, then you should be a pimp or something.
Yeah.
Right? If not, okay, you got 10 wives and you ready to have 10 babies, my nigga. All praise is due. Right? That's because it says as many as you can take care of. Right? A lot of us, due to the residue of the shit we've been through, can't even take care of our goddamn selves. Let alone one woman, 2, 3, 4 women with the residue on them of the shit that they've been through. Shit. Right? So yeah, man, you know what I'm saying? But even young old women, pardon me, the cougar mentality got this thing for a younger man who don't. Right? So, but again, what is considered grown, and to me, it's not a number. It's a mentality.
Yeah.
I grew up, I knew girls was 15, had kids. It was more woman than some women I knew that was 25. I'm just being honest with you, right? Is it creating trauma? So I always say, my daughter is 5. I always say I want my daughter to have a big, black, ugly, old nigga. Just, right? James Evans ass type nigga, right? You understand what I'm saying? Right? Because, fuck a nigga as pretty as you that can't even get the goddamn dog off you to be like,
Right.
can't
change a tire.
Yeah, you feel what I'm saying? You know how you a fucking man's man that'll test some shit up about you. And I say it older because women, bro, as you know, as the world knows, are far more developed and advanced than boys. When they ready to be wives, we still playing the game, right? So, an older guy for my daughter, I would hope, because they could be dick, fuckhead ass too, right? We know some old ass men that's boys, of course, right? But just somebody that then played, that settled, that got something substantial.
Teach her something.
Do
No,
you
that's a good
understand what I'm
point.
saying? Yeah.
That's a
So
good point.
yeah, it's how you look at this shit, right? If it's perverse, it's motherfucking perverse, bro. If it's not, it's not.
So it's not, okay, so I get it. So it's not necessarily the age. It's the intent.
Period.
It's the intent and what it produces
Bottom line.
that makes the thing right or wrong.
Actions are judged by intentions.
Motive, brain, reward.
Period.
For sure. No,
Yes,
I
sir.
definitely get that. So let's kind of pivot a little bit. Let's go into, a little bit about, like, in general, like, what's going on, per se with you. You got movies going on, you got music going on, you got all type of things that you got your hands into. The entrepreneur spirit in you, you know what I mean? Just that. And the reason why I want to go there is because, as we was just previously talking about men that can't even take care of themselves, but here it is, you, somebody that's been in the mud, done took L's, but you not making excuses, and you actually, you know what I mean, putting that work in and making motion. Talk a little bit about, before you go into you personally, talk a little bit about what you see from young black men in terms of doing for self.
Mm. We can do better. I know a lot of young brothers who making serious, effective motion. And I know a whole lot of young brothers that's stagnant due to a lack of exposure, due to a lack of basic knowledge, and the energy gonna come out. That's part of the violence. If I have nothing constructive, I'm subject to anything. You know what I'm saying? So we got to do better, man. But we also got to understand as black men and black women that. So when I came home, brother, the last thing, and I tell all our guys that's on their way, stay away from a pressure you woman. Mm. My baby, I ain't even standing on solid ground. You worrying me about your hair, your nails, your feet. Oh shit, man. We not gonna be able to function if. Stay away from that. I like that when I dress up when it's time. But get you a woman don't know how to pull that motherfucking ponytail back and put on some motherfucking boots and hold your ass down. See, watch this. My wife had the bag, the company car, paying the bills, and I'm in this bitch like this. Mad as a motherfucker. Some niggas. What kind of cereal did you get today? The fuck, right? I'm in this bitch. Mad as a bitch. Right? But I was blessed to have somebody who understood that I needed to figure this new world out. Mm. Hence, she hasn't worked in 5, 6, 7 years. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah, bro. Don't get you
well, that shit was funny as hell. He told us what kind of cereal he
ate. Yeah, you nigga fucking had a new fucking GTA just dropped. What the fuck? I don't even play that shit. Right?
For real, man.
I'm sitting up here like, fuck this.
And that's the dilemma too, because you got women that's bosses now, right? And one of their arguments is men being upset that they the breadwinners, men being intimidated. When really, from what you saying, if I'm understanding you correctly, you want a man that look like, damn, she making, man. Let me figure something out.
So if a man is intimidated by the power of a woman, we know he don't have knowledge of self. We know he don't understand basic chess 101. I told my wife, I say for the new year, I'm about to start working with 95% women. In chess, if I could get my pawn to the other side, I'm picking another queen. If I lost my queen and I could get to another queen, I'm back in the game. If I got 2 queens, I don't really give a fuck what you got on the board. If I got 3, 4, 5, it's not even a game. Our women are the ones out here pushing the envelope. So even back to the psychosis of the shit, the independent, I'm a boss woman, it came from having to hold the slack of our asses, bro. This shit, she didn't wake up. That's not her nature. But what the fuck I'm gonna do? Not gonna feed the kids, my nigga? Cause you the fuck somewhere the fuck don't know what the fuck going on? So we gotta understand we created that shit. You understand? And it's gonna take a man's man to man our women.
And I was gonna say too, how do you unask the seat though? You know what I mean? When you have men that are, because now I'm looking at men are becoming stronger fathers. I see more men that wants to be married. I see men that's taking on households with children that's not theirs and loving the children unconditionally.
Say it, bro.
I see all of these qualities, whereas some decades ago, it wasn't that, but now we see it. However, we have this woman that has been, that has transitioned, you know what I mean, into a more, dominant state. Yeah, how do we handle that?
It's definitely going to take a man's man. And I went through that. I just told you she was the breadwinner, right? But one thing the leader never has to do is say, I'm the leader. He never got to do that. I never went to a joint or a compound and said, I'm about to be the coordinator. No, I just showed up and stood up. That's it. In her innate self is the desire to submit to man, black. Not boy, not male, man. You can't, and it ain't got nothing to do with money, but it do cost to be the boss. It costs time, energy, guidance, vision, protection, security, discipline. You understand what I'm saying? So, like I say, but you work if you choose to. Create your own business. Or just sit here and do your hair and look lovely and be a motherfucking mother. It's all up to you. I'm sure any woman would take those choices over having to be the breadwinner.
No, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Do you feel like outside of the women that's, get money and got businesses, just the quality of woman in 2025?
Bro, you about to get us. We ain't gonna get no views. We finna get
No,
fucked
we about to get
over.
all the views. These the
We finna
conversations.
get fucked over,
These
man.
the questions that you want to know, man.
So,
We got Sexxy Red.
I knew you was gonna do
We
it.
got
Listen, bro.
Glorilla. And shout out to them sisters too, man. They doing their thing.
And I love Glow. I'm not a fan of Red, but I love Glow. So watch this. Red. Let's see. I'm gonna get my favorite female Detroit rapper right now. It's Kash Doll. I remember one time I was in this building many years ago before she went big. We was in the elevator together, and I saw something in her. She was, I think, like changing clothes or shoes in the fucking elevator. While, and I'm like, when a motherfucker this, and her energy was like, boom, I'm like, she about to go. Class versus trash. Ouch. I'm a classy motherfucking nigga, man. I can't have no trash, bro. So even if you have taken the image of the ghetto flip-flop pregnant Tootsie Pop eating motherfucker at the liquor store with a pickle in it, the fuck, figure out a way to make it empowering to the women that's still there. Right? Then I'm with you. If it's trash for the sake of trash, my nigga, then throw it in the motherfucking trash, man. The image of the black woman is the most sacred fucking thing to the nation of a people. Stomach hanging out, flip-flops on, twerking, which is the nastiest, funkiest dance. And I watched them all, from the Tootsie Roll, Butterfly, Pop That Cool. The twerk is the funkiest one of them all, bro.
Hold on, man. That's an African dance, bro.
Oh, yeah, but it's different. It's way different. You got to take the funk out of it, bro. You got to get the funk out of that shit. You got to get the funk out of it, bro. Remember the butterfly? That shit was so fucking sexy, bro. Right? All of us, all the shit we do is African. From pour out liquor to tattoos to writing on the fucking wall. All this shit is African. Want nice cars because we had chariots. It's all African, but you got to take the funk out of it. We tattooed for spiritual things. Now we tattooing demon time. A block where we don't own nothing. Why not put Africa on your back, my nigga? Why not put the globe on your shit? You want to talk about turf? Like Cyrus on the Warriors, it's all our turf. You understand what I'm saying? So it ain't what you doing, It's the frequency on which you're doing it, bro. So I like, Cash, that Detroit. She's sexy as a bitch. But with this motherfucking shit, though.
Yeah.
You understand? Even Glow, bro. Glow talk that Glow. And then, in comparison to the men that's rapping and the women, I don't know what the fuck happened, bro.
No, that's
niggas singing. Every nigga singing. With auto-tunes. Oh. Listen, I don't know what the fuck is going on. Glow on that bitch, stumping bitches, some shell toes. Yeah, yeah. So fuck. What the fuck did happen? This shit is all. I be like, I'm in a fucking Twilight Zone sometimes, bro. Run DMC, nigga, we the artists. Fuck, I'm a high yellow little bitty soft frail nigga. I listen to that shit. I'm hard. This shit made me feel powerful. I listen to these niggas crying, singing and shit. What the fuck is this? Where the motherfucking bar said the champion talk, nigga? Glow, Cardi, they spit that shit. So back again to this shift in this dynamic, man.
Now, this is my question though. My question is like, at one point in time, y'all was the young G's and y'all had OGs. And some of the things that y'all did was foreign to the elders.
Definitely.
Do you believe that that's the same thing, or what we seeing now is just different? It's just different.
It's different. It's different. It's different because we chose our different. Clothing designers is creating a different. I seen a grown man with pants on that looked like my daughter could fit. When I looked at this nigga leg black, the pants was about this big, bro. I couldn't fucking figure how big the nigga leg is. I swear to fucking God. Right? So all this shit is aimed to emasculate God. If I could throw the sun off in the universe, everything else is in disarray. So this shit, we picked our different, bro. These motherfuckers is coming up in a culture that's creating this, even the drugs they take. Bro, let me tell you something. I remember I was just laughing. One of my peeps offered me some coke recently. And I was like, if I do some coke, I better tow this motherfucking place down. I'm naturally, I would never take no drugs that would slow me down. We didn't want a drug to slow us down. We took shit like scalenes and fucking upper shit. These niggas taking drugs where see, zombies. Right before Dorothy and them got to Oz, the promised land, the witch said, poppies. Heroin, opium, put them to sleep. So they running and shit, thought they was finna hit Oz the next day, and they know they fall the fuck to sleep. So even the drugs they take, opiates. An opiate is a downer, my nigga. Who on the battlefield will want us down? Whoa. A down opponent? A nigga dragging his motherfucking ass on the battlefield?
From a people that's supposed to be full of energy.
The warrior tribe? There's fucking Zulus? Systemic, black. Hip hop. It was made to save us. They took it and fucked with the frequencies, bro. They mad scientists, black. They put hip hop in these tubes and the smoke coming off the beakers and pouring shit and came up with some shit called drill. I'm telling motherfucker a funny story, bro. I'm in the car with my youngin. He come home from college. He just turned 21. When he come home, this how I get up on the new music. I'm letting this motherfucker DJ, bro. We driving this shit, about 4 songs in. I'm like, these black. I'm gone. I'm old as a motherfucker, bro. Listen, I'm in this bitch shoes, driving fast. Brake pumping this shit. I had to say, stop! Cut this fucking possessive shit off, man.
Shit turning me to a demon.
I'm an old nigga. Imagine our babies, man. And they own that shit. See what I'm saying, man? This shit used to make us fight the power. Fucking self-destruction. You know, this shit was different, bro. Even the Chronic, man. Essays and niggas on the same squad. Time to rob and mob and break the white man up something lovely. So it was still political. It was gangster, but it was still NWA. Fuck the police coming straight from the underground. You niggas got it bad cause I'm brown. We feeling that shit, bro. That is what the fuck hip hop is supposed to be, bro. So I don't give a fuck who you is. You could be Sexxy Red, you could be Lil the baby blue, boo boo baby, whatever fuck you is, who you is. If you're not, and you can party. Too Short pimped all the hoes. When you flip the tape over, you had the AAA side. The ghetto. Don't forget the assignment, man.
Damn, that's heavy. That's heavy.
Nobody more pimp more hoes than Short Dog.
And that's what I was gonna ask you. Like, even with a Too Short or whatever, you know, you explained it, but like, how do you find that balance? Because now, the reality is that people want to make money, and if you coming off on some J. Cole, like Kendrick Lamar, not even favorite for real, but until he makes something with a bop, that, you know what I mean? Not everybody.
So let me say, one of the dopest interviews you have was with my big homie Big Hurt. And you know that same subject came up, that money piece, bro. I'm gonna get to the money, bro, without compromising who I am, without compromising what I believe in, bro. I pity the person who became who they became because of money. I had power young and it never had nothing to do with money. The dudes that was selling all the dope, that had all the money, stayed trying to recruit me, right? Respected me because I wouldn't allow myself to be recruited, right? I can't be a pawn in your world when I could be a king on this little bitty square right here, right? So, you know, salute to the people that's money minded, but that's not where I come from, Black. You know, and then what your integrity way up to? What your word way up to? You got this, you got that, and how many people you done helped? What have you given? Right? So all that shit there, I'm probably not the person for that part of the conversation.
Yeah.
Well, I gotta do this to get paid. Well, what won't you do if the price is right? That's how I'm in the back of my mind. Like, you know, if you I'm not a numbers person. My son, he suffers with math. I say, you got it honest. We can count our money. I know how to convert a motherfucking fraction to a decimal and this shit, but I'm a wordsmith. You understand what I'm saying? I know how to motherfucking communicate. You understand? I know how to compel people, bro, to write the check. You get what I'm saying?
And that's a hell of a point you making, man.
I'm not a numbers dude, bro.
I think not to cut your wisdom, man, but I think that is so important when you dealing with your children. Because what we try to do is make our children's masters of every subject.
It's not going to happen.
When that's not how it's supposed to be.
You might not incline to that.
Yeah.
You might, and then I'm a different father. I'm the type of father. I don't give a fuck about A's and B's. I don't give a fuck about perfect attendance. None of that shit. And the job come to life is going to say, well, what was your grades in the 3rd grade? How many motherfucking days did you miss? When my son wake up and say, I ain't feeling it, nigga, go the fuck to bed. It ain't an issue, bro. Because, see, watch this. I want you at your peak performance. It's times when I wake up as a grown man when I'm not feeling it. And I'm not going to perform at my peak performance, right? So, yeah, I'm a different parent, bro. Pass the class. All praise is due. You funk the class, go with the pressure that's going to come with it, get it right next time. Daddy done funked the class or two. Just got my bachelor's in psychology. The race is not to the swift, right? You know, my son, my stepson, he in college. You know, he getting win an extra year. Who the fuck cares? When I was your motherfucking age, I was in the penitentiary. Who the fuck cares, man?
Hmm.
You in college, my nigga. I don't give a fuck if it take you 2, 3, 4, 5, 8 years. Where better place to be, motherfucker?
Hmm.
So I'm a different parent, but
That's dope. No, that's
yeah,
dope. And
yeah,
even when you
yeah.
think about parenting, man, like Trump is in office now,
Mm-hmm.
you know, and man, it's a
Oh,
lot of things that's changing. We entering into what we would call a renter's nation,
mm.
where within the next 5 to 10 years, if you don't own something, uh, it may be some serious consequences behind it. If you don't make the right investments, if you don't understand the shift that's going on financially in terms of cryptocurrency and just everything that's going on, it could be tough. When you think about the future of the youngins, entering to this world, what do you think?
So I was just talking to some of my business partners. We have to get training on what crypto is, NFTs. We got to get training on that next. We got to prepare our people, right? Somebody said something to me, Black. I said, damn, everybody's sick. It's these damn towers. And her response was, a new person is being created. You either gonna adapt to this shit and survive, or you gonna fall at the wayside. One thing about us is we adapt, bro. Whatever that tower is, just like COVID, and then you learn of what's called a herd immunity, right? Man, a bad motherfucker, man. So it's gonna be some changes. Those that have the knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, it ain't no such thing as no fucking gatekeeper.
Mm.
That sound like some house nigga slave shit. You understand? There ain't no motherfucking gatekeeper. If I know the motherfucking way, this way, Harriet Tubman, them motherfuckers, let's go, motherfuckers. This ain't nobody standing here talking about, oh, wait up, wait a month. You understand what I'm saying, Black? So those that know, we gonna have to teach the people, bro. And unfortunately, a lot of us ain't gonna get it.
Mm.
A lot of us not even gonna get the fact that we are gods and goddesses. They gonna protest and say, no, I'm a nigga for life, and they not gonna make it.
Mm.
The nigga spirit ain't gonna fit on the mother plane. I gotta carve down a couple pounds, or I ain't gonna fit on the motherfucking mother plane. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah, man. But I'm poor, bro. I'm gonna probably be one of the first motherfuckers come on the platform, on any platform, and say I'm dirt fucking poor. But I did $250,000 in direct services to my people this last year. That's why I ain't gonna never have nothing. I just met a brother, just came home. We was at the meeting with the guys. He come to my office, he telling me, and I'm listening. He ain't asking me for nothing, but he like, I've been out, it's been hard. I just got these shoes from whoop, whoop, whoop. I had $300 in my pocket, gave him two. So I ain't never gonna have shit.
Mm.
I got I ain't gonna say how much life insurance policy for my family. So I ain't gotta worry about that. I don't save money. I'm not no motherfucker. Yeah, nigga, I got all that money in the world. Nigga, I like clothes, travel, food. The fuck is you talking about, bro? Knock on motherfucking wood, nigga die tomorrow. Ain't got shit to show. You know what I mean? Niggas I knew went to jail with spider webs on the money.
Mm.
Then the police took it, now they asking the motherfucker to help them with a lawyer. Help buy some zoom and wham when you was just $1 million motherfucker, wasn't smart motherfucker enough to put your motherfucking money to somewhere or somebody that could make it motherfucking do what money do. Yeah, I'm a power broker. That's why I can't live in the suburbs. You go to the suburbs, okay, watch this. I challenge any motherfucker that live in the suburbs that's scared of the hood for whatever the fuck reason, or just say the hood is beneath them, whatever it may be. Do you got your NPOs on your phone? Your neighborhood police? Do you got the legislator in that district on your phone? Do y'all have a relationship? How many judges do you know? Do you know any prosecutors? So watch this. When I was fighting the case, I didn't pay a dime. I supposed to did 15 years for a gun, bro. I didn't pay a dime. My people advocated for me, bro. I could have bought the biggest lawyer in the motherfucking world, and it wouldn't have did no motherfucking good, black. My people advocated. Majority people like me who come from the penitentiary, bro, out here doing such phenomenal, impactful, powerful work that they was able to get to the head prosecutor. I ain't had to tell them no motherfucking, but I ain't had to do no goofy shit. My people advocated, bro. This shit is bigger than money. Some shit, money you can't buy a nigga like me, bro. Just like, even when you think about, some niggas think they can buy fly. You can't buy fly. Nigga, you can go to Seoul, Korea. You can go to Madrid. You can buy the Burberry off the motherfucking Burberry ass, bro. And you ain't gonna be a fly nigga than me, bro. Why? Because it started inside. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. But where it's in here, and it's so motherfucking powerful that it radiates outward. So if you be so watch this. I hate to go here, right? But the thought hit me. So if you ain't fly than me butt ass,
You got nothing coming.
no matter what the fuck we put on, you don't stand a chance. Motherfucker say, man, is your diamonds real? And this chain, not this one. The one I had on the last time was, would you ever know the difference? Not unless I tell you.
Nah.
So who gives a fuck?
Real talk.
Niggas sit up and give a fuck about all the wrong shit. Who gives a fuck? Yeah, they real. Cubic zirconia. That's a real stone, my baby. I got beads. They're real wood. Real what? What the fuck do you mean? Right? We a trip, bro.
That's
We
crazy,
a motherfucking
man.
trip. I wear this because of this ankh and what it represents. The fact whether this is a moissanite, a cubic zirconia, or a fucking diamond ain't gonna make me no less or better nigga.
Because that is a conversation, though. Because some people like it's some guys that go in the mall and they talk to different people and they ask them, or females, would you ever date a guy that wear fake jewelry? Hell no, that mean that he fake.
Listen, okay, my baby, let's check your hair. Let's check them lashes. Let's check that ass. You want to talk? Let's don't talk fake. Them nails, right? So that shit ain't got nothing to do with that shit. I'm real. God body, bro. Nothing I can put on will make me greater or lesser than. I used to be the young fly nigga in the school with all the little broads, bro. This is in the time when my peers was wearing K-Swiss, Dockers, polo shirts, which was gay as shit to me. I was wearing Dickies, shell toes, and had all the broads. My outfit costed all of $60. When I hit the door, I've never put my foot in no motherfucking K-Swiss. No motherfucking shit, bruh. It's a lot of this shit right now. I wear old shit right now. No strings in these bitches, bro. That's my flavor, bro. You see what I'm saying? I can't, you know what I'm saying? Black, yeah, nigga, you can't buy fly. You can't buy respect. You can't buy power. You can't even buy protection. If you can buy protection, all I got to do is trump the number that you're paying to be protected, and I got you.
That's how the triple cross and all of that even exists.
You feel me? You can't give my guys enough money to double backstab on me. You can't do it. Dude offered me. I'm getting some work done on my old school. He say, man, and see, I'm a young black. They think I'm that money thirsty. Fucking, I sell that. He's like, man, I give you 20,000 for that car right now. I said, man, you know how fast I spend $20,000, bro. I'm gonna get half of it the fuck away. I'm fuck around being in a hotel downtown somewhere. I'm coming to live. Bro. I've sat in this motherfucking cell all this motherfucking time. I'm coming to live. 20,000, my niggas, you fucking crazy, bro. 2 weeks late from now, I'll be looking for your ass for my motherfucking car back, bro. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so fuck some money, black.
For sure,
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
Before we go into targeting you, I do want to get your perspective though on Donald Trump, Robert F. Kennedy, Elon Musk. Like,
I'm
just
so happy I'm not famous. I woke up Snoop Dogg getting drugged, bro. Oh, this refocus pass. Oh, was that trick with Trump? Oh. Before politics, everybody wanted to take a picture with the Donald. If you think I'm lying, go do some research. It was the thing to do, the fucking Donald. Now, when politics come in, all of a fucking sudden, this dude is the most, right? And I've heard him speak against racism. This is why I know if somebody ever tried to do something to him, it would be one of them because he ain't living up to what they thought he was going to be, right? So for me, bro, I've never voted in my life, but I hate to tell you if I did, which way it might have swung. Now, for some historical context, niggas didn't become Democrats until welfare. The Republican Party started to abolish slavery, my guy. When Roosevelt and the New Deal and welfare and food stamps and the projects and all this shit, that's when we became Democrats, my guy. When a motherfucker tell you fair enterprise, that's the best thing you can say to a nigga like me. This ain't the times where we can't no more because we black. Niggas out here billionaires, my guy. You can do whatever the fuck you want to do. We overconcern. Bro, watch this. Democrats and Republicans, when it's all said and done, sit down together, eat, drink, and we done cut off our family members because of who they voted for. If we ain't the most slave-brained, need a whip. See, sometimes that whip need to miss your back and catch you in the head. To pow. You get what I'm talking about, right? Yeah. So we over obsessed with they shit. If Biden, Trump, Kamala, I still gotta get up and go do what I gotta do to feed my family. Well, they gonna do this, can't nobody do shit to me that I don't let them do. So those fears you have, I don't have those fears. I keep a motherfucking cyanide pill like the CIA operative. Nigga, I shut it down any motherfucking time I get ready. You follow them? So, well, they gonna do this and they gonna... The fuck is you talking? Listen, bro. Look. Listen. We need the return of Jesus. I don't know if he's gonna be on a horse. I don't know if he's gonna be in a mothership. I don't know what the fuck, how he coming, but we need divine intervention. A politician could save us, would have saved us by now. So all that shit, bro, you know what I'm saying? And then for, Elon Musk and all these, I'm gonna quote some scripture for you, bro. Man plans, and Allah plans, and Allah is the best of planners.
yeah.
So, I don't know if I'm obsessed with it, man. I will say, like I say, bro, I'm glad I'm not famous. Because I remember when Ice Cube said we ain't Democrat or Republican. We got an agenda, and whoever get behind our agenda, that's who we get behind. That's the way it's supposed to be.
Mm-hmm.
We don't have no emotional attachment to a party. It could be a goddamn Democrat, could be the most profound, racist, self-destructive brain motherfucker in the world. Everybody that step up to here, we need to check your fucking resume. What you talking about with prison reform, with fair housing, our shit. And whoever bouncing the ball the way the fuck we need the ball, that's what we rocking with, bro.
Yeah.
Until we create our own motherfucking party.
Yeah, it's definitely gonna shift some things, but like you say, a person can't make you, you know what I mean, fall a victim to nothing that you, because you know they say Trump about to take that welfare, you know, from the sisters.
We see, that's the thing, bro. How you gonna walk if I don't take the crutch? How you ever gonna walk? And then, long as you're giving me the crutch, then I gotta come to you with the screw loose on the crutch. Oh, I need a new stopper on my crutch. The pad for the arm pieces is wearing down. Rise or fly, dog.
Real talk, real talk. Recents, man, what you got going?
So, been rapping, man. Rap is my baby. I love rap. I don't think I could ever, be the rapper I could have been when I did all my 20s in jail. I don't hear me in the rotation, but I love to rap. It's an expression, it's an event. Detroit 80s rap tape. So I done kind of did all these schemes, and I used to be intelligent rapping and big worded, and then I was couldn't rap without tongue twisting and shit. So I'm like, what haven't I done? And it's only two things that I came up with. I'm gonna try to do them both this year. One was, as a young rapper, when you remember, I don't know if you remember beats like Paul Revere. Hell yeah. Right? Beats like Posse on Broadway. Beats like, so I just took all them old beats and just flipped them, had my man up the bass and just killing them on the here and now. So, I was over there politicking with the big homie Trick, and I was telling him the concept, and he was like, "Man, I got a joint for you, right?" And when he played it, I immediately was like, "That's that Fat Boys joint." That can you feel it? You know what I'm saying? I'm like, oh, bro. So first I'm like, in my head, and I'm a fan first, right? So I'm like, damn, if somebody get a Trick produced track, you know what I'm saying? Then he was like, I'm gonna do my verse. I say, oh, wait a minute. I'm finna get a Trick produced track and the verse, nigga. Oh, shit. So he laid his verse. I did a verse. And then we was at his birthday, and another, I'm a fan. Big Herc is one of my favorite Detroit rappers, my favorite rappers. And we was talking about it, man. And I'm like, shit, you never know till you throw the card on the table. So I'm like, shit, you might as well go and get up. He's like, shit, no problem. So I'm like, wait a motherfucker, man.
That's right.
So the single, 100 Years, with Big Herc and Trick, man. Yeah.
That's hard, man.
Yeah,
When can we be expecting the album to drop?
Summertime. So it was supposed to been came out, but I keep adding beats. I just did that LL. I'm bad. Everybody like, you got to do LL. People sending me different stuff they want to hear. So summertime, man. Yeah. Already popped up my people at the CVA Converse versus Adidas. Like, can I get up there and because we opened for Too Short 2 years ago with the Adidas dogs, you know what I'm saying? So if we could get up there and spit that boy, that'd be crazy.
That'd be dope.
Yeah,
that'd be dope. That'd be dope.
Yep. But more books. Going hard at this movie thing. Been in a lot of movies, man. Set the sideline and watch a lot of people do it their way, man. And and I'm like, So when you look at the movie scene, Tubi's the movie scene, one thing you won't get from me is the same old shit. Just like the music. So the movie is what helped change our composition from the jump. When we watched Boys in the Hood, Menace to Society, some of us ain't been the same since. I had motherfucker laughing. I say niggas went so crazy with it. They getting extension old dog braids. Nigga got extendo. Like, nigga, you just had a little hair. You pop out this bitch with the fucking dookie braids, my baby. You fucking old dog crazy, bitch. Listen, so the movies fucks us up. So we gotta take the things that was used against us to rebuild, bro. So we going after progressive and provocative storylines, man. We not chew, and I brought Nika here. I thought my other partner writer was gonna be able to make it, and I told you I'm about to be dealing with women, man. You know, they've already acted and written and did some great work, you know, and I feel like this ain't no diss to them, you know, but we haven't realized our full potential, you know. So getting with them, and just, you know, I'm not a script writer. I just can give you the bulk of it, and then, you know, they take it and bring it to that space where we can get it to that screen, man, and try to get to these babies, man, you know, every way we can, man. So the movies, we just had a meeting with the cast. I Hated to Love You. That'll be the first joint. It's pretty deep. It derives from several true stories into one. And just trying to just change the way we see ourselves, man.
Real talk.
Real talk. You might go to jail, you might do the bid, but if you ain't dead, you could still come out pretty.
That's what it is, man. Yeah. For sure, man. Yeah. Well, definitely looking forward to it. You know what I mean? As always, you know, you always more than welcome to pull back up as more things pop off, more subject matters, man.
Rest in peace, TikTok.
Rest in peace, TikTok.
I ain't think they was gonna bang TikTok.
I ain't think they was gonna do it either, man. They did it, and they killed us too, because not only did they ban TikTok, but they banned a editing program called CapCut. And that's what we use to edit the interviews. So now we gotta figure it out.
Bullshit, man. If you gonna cut them one, cut them all. It's all the shit the same.
Yeah, man.
But it's money. But it's
some China stuff. Yeah, there's some stuff going on, man, that we don't know about. But until next time, man, it was definitely a pleasure and an honor to have you, man. Uccikhan, man. Y'all make sure y'all tap in, follow him on all social media platforms. The Foreign Magazine, Pulse of the Culture. Let's get it.